So where were we? Oh yeah, imps came and killed our cat, and we massacred them with fire, turrets, gunshots, and an angry scimitar cat. Nobody's severely wounded, but it was a long night and there are scrapes and bruises. We need to finish off this defoliator too. For the bloodless Kyle, it seems to have been a fun night. It is interesting and suspicious that the refugee Sammy, who got shot by us, is actually everyone's rival, although he was ugly. Well, there's one problem solved. Kira literally ripped some of them apart. Imps are weak in melee, so Kira is their nightmare. Sammy, the refugee, was shot with an SMG. Kyle's, funnily enough. Pretty suspicious, but everything happened very fast. Everyone considered Sammy a rival, so it seems we are turning a blind eye to this incident. Perhaps it was karma that Kyle developed an infection. The infection was not looking too good. I can increase his chances of survival by giving him better meds, but right now the infection is increasing faster than his own immunity. I suppose the blood everywhere was not doing us much favours. I'll build an orbital comms console, just in case any orbital trade passes overhead, as we might be able to get Glitterworld medicine, which is the strongest medicine. Kyle is losing the fight with the infection. I need to make sure that he rests and gets the best medical we can offer. Unfortunately, he is our best doctor. Lee's medicine was only 4, Kyle's was 6. He might just live, but it will be close. Okay, he has a chance now. We should probably clean to avoid any more infections. The extra hands to help is definitely missed. The mechs seem determined to defoliate this place. 6 scythers is no joke, but we do have turrets and the traps if needed. Another party. Okay. I suppose why not? Not sure Kyle should risk this one. But of course, he comes regardless, because that's Kyle for you. At risk of death, but there's a party, so what's more important? To be fair, his immunity is looking pretty good. Oh, perfect. A solar flare as well. Looks like Kyle will survive the party. He's pretty close to being immune. And he's immune. Nice. He lives to fight another day. Maybe now we can get the ship done. And that's a pretty short solar flare, which is nice. It could have caused our food to rot. We're getting there, bit by bit. One thing I forgot was chem fuel generators, which use chem fuel to create electricity for the ship. We'll need to use those until we have a better energy source. We're actually running out of components, which means taking out that defolier might need to be done to get the components from it. Breaking down coolers will also get us some components. Oh, free tea. I'll never say no to tea. There's a lot of stuff to move onto the ship now. The turrets are actually doing a pretty good job of dealing with this for us. The nice thing about uranium, it's not flammable. But we do need to add dead power as a quick way to turn off the turrets when we want to prevent them from being targeted. For boom lobes it's not that needed, but for a scyther it would be, and it also saves power and just stops them from being targeted when we want them to not be targeted. Basically like that. That's them now turned off because they're connected to a dead power source. Quick way of being able to toggle them on and off. Ah, one of the boom lobes is coming into the garrison. This is annoying considering we have wooden floors. Looks like Kira's on it, but I want to be careful that he doesn't get shot. There's a reputation in this group for friendly fire. You know, just ask Sammy. Good job, Kira. Should have just let Kira handle it from the beginning, it seems. No, it's all free meat. We'll keep crappy weapons like bows and spears here. We're not taking them with us. Still absolutely loads to be moved. A psychic drone. That's good. Thanks. Moods are not looking too good. This might be where we want to head at some point. Grav core and some grav panels. That allows us to make the ship bigger. Ah, people are starting to crack up. An insulting spree can be a cascading problem. where Sarai has a mental break from being repeatedly insulted, and then the chain continues. The team needs a win. A party isn't enough. I'm surprised Sarai was able to hold her own against Lee. Remember, Lee is a psychopathic melee expert. This weather really captures the mood. So even with fine flooring, the bedrooms are dull, but we'll need to make do with them. Precision rifling learned, let's learn fabrication. The bedrooms are mediocre. That's not too bad. We might actually want to move ourselves in then. I've got a great new idea. We might be able to get components from this ancient danger. The issue is that we don't know what's inside, and it's probably a danger. Of course, more mechs. Quite a dangerous looking mix, but we can try to separate them and lure them into our traps. Another psychic soother and another animal pulsar, plus 4 more advanced components and some Lucy too. I guess we're committed to dealing with this now. Damn it, Stomp is hit. His entire right arm was blown off. The Scyther is the fastest, so hopefully it will eat most of the traps. Not sure where this Scyther is going, but I'm worried about Sarai. And it's went right past that. Okay. Where is it actually going? For some reason it went straight from my radio. No idea why. Anyway, let's get this Lancer. Where the hell is that Scyther now? This Scyther is pretty annoying. It's like it's programmed to vandalise over anything else. Good. That was strange Scyther behaviour. Poor Stomp. We'll try and get him a bionic arm one day. At least the trap worked well. Seems to have taken out a few of the mechs. Not bad for just some wooden traps. Flesh shaping. Okay, could be useful one day. Allows us to replace noses and stuff. We'll open the caskets another day. Combat supplier. Good. We can sell these bows. And I'm thinking maybe I could buy a shell and then place it near the scythers and then shoot it to blow up. Damn, I can't target it. I thought I could. Must be confused with mines or something. Should probably have tested that before I stirred them up, but at least we've got our allies here to help us anyway. I say allies, they're not actually our allies, and they're definitely not going to be our allies if we keep getting them killed on our territory. But needs must. Ah, the dead power cable's been broke. Some guy throwing grenades. We lost one turret, but overall, that was not too bad. The spoils are ours. I wish it was more components. We still need more of those. Our relationship with our friends here is not strong, so we could gift them some stuff to try and bring it up a little bit. Some psychite tea for their trouble. With our remaining grav panels, we will need to put the turrets on our ship, so that when we fly, they are part of the ship. Some secure dead power, which can't be destroyed easily because it's inside the ship. I think we're almost ready to go. Famous last words. I'll stick the stone cutting bench outside. There's not a lot of room inside the ship. One last task before we leave. That's strange. Nothing's happening. Well, that maybe explains why they're unalive except from Green here, who I guess we're gonna help. If she joins us, that's okay. If not, that's also fine. We'll definitely take her components and gold though, as well as the rest of these skeletons. Could be a good idea to build a uranium breach axe for Lee. Will make breaking down stuff even faster. Nice, much faster. Green should be moving on soon. It's healing up quite well. And almost all of our rooms have fine stone flooring now. Moods are getting a little bit more stable. We're fueled up and pretty much ready to go. We've got one thruster to finish, which we should probably try and do. If we do this, it's a mech cluster, which means we could have an opportunity to get an unstable power cell, but it definitely comes with some risk. I do like unstable power cells. I'll just create an inside the ship zone in case we ever need to hide in here, as we might need to use an animal pulsar. Four unstable power cells and the psychic droner, which is going to be a bit of a pain. We should probably take this out ASAP. Free Born, let's roll. Depending on what mechs hatch, this one might not be too difficult. This is getting a bit dangerous. So we'll just need to kite them with Lee and then we take them out. New strategy, use Mega Sloth against them. Oh. Well, we lost 3, but at least we can take 1 home. A bunch of components as well, which will let us finish off that last thruster, and I think then we get out of here. Right, let's get out of here. Although, there is Thrumble. So one last thing before we go, let's get some Thrumble fur. Uh-oh, I think it's going to go for the ancient soldier green. Well, looks like green is heading back to hospital bed. At least she survived, is the main thing. Trumbo fur is one of the strongest materials to make clothes from, so let's get some Trumbo dusters. I should break down that comms console as well. Bugs. There's a simple way to deal with this. I thought the Trumbo would do better. Looks like we're gonna have a fight on our hands. Whoa, that thing is tearing Kira up. I did not expect Kira to lose this. Oh, he wins eventually, but that was strange. Maybe just one more to go. Guess we make chem fuel from bugs now. Perfect. One last batch of psychoids before we depart. Oh, that was not the plan. Let's get these nests, get the jelly, and get out. Just a bruised foot for Lee, pretty lucky when fighting a Thrumble. Right, let's fly. Well, we can't reach the Grav Core in one jump, but we can make a pit stop and head there after. Increased animal life sounds good. Let's go. Well, this looks like a nice place to rest and an even better place to end the episode. Hope you enjoyed the longer episode and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.